All right, welcome back, everyone. Welcome to the Marketeers show. Hello. Tonight we have Mark, and we're going to talk about TikTok marketing. But while we are doing this, right? Okay, guys, pardon me with Manfred's whatever cut off head and part of the whatever. He was just having fun playing with his green screen for no reason. And at this hour, but anyway, let him play while we are doing what we do first. Is he gone? Manfred is gone for some reason. Anyway, okay, now for those who are new to this show, this is what we do. My name is Jason. I have my co-hosts and Andrew from Malaysia and Manfred from Singapore, and we have our guest today, Mark. And what we do here is we go live every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Malaysia time to discuss one specific topic about digital marketing. So if you're interested, you can actually go back to the previous episode on my YouTube channel as well as on my Facebook page. We have actually interviewed quite some awesome people in digital marketing. Imagine now this is already episode 79. Hey, Manfred, this is episode 79. Hey, where's your thing? This is episode 79.
Already 79.
Your whatever thing, or you're frozen. Okay. We forgot he's frozen. Forgot he's actually kind of like freezing, having fun with his green screen. So, and today I want to introduce my old friend Mark. Now, here's the thing. I really want to share how I met Mark. Do you still remember, Mark, how we met?
Yes.
I think it's 2017.
2017? I thought 20... Yes,
2017 or 18. So far, right?
Yes. But so far now no more already.
Now no more already, yeah. At that point of time, I was still renting the place and we are kind of starting out. Did you started out at that point of time in terms of training?
I just started also 2017 only.
About that time, right?
Also
I started in 2016. Yeah. So, to be very frank, okay, when it comes to digital marketing trainers, very few left.
Very few left. What happened?
Very few left because of the pandemic. A lot of people kind of changed their track, probably they either do different things or something like that. But
now all people go and teach NFT already.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Everybody teach NFT for no reason, but seriously, we still can't figure out NFT.
No idea, man.
So Mark is seriously, he is still there, in Sunway Nexus and still running his physical training, and he's still running
still not done yet. Still alive.
I mean, seriously, I have full respect to this guy, man. Seriously, full respect. Even we turned virtual already. I can't, to be frank, Mark, if you ask me to do physical training right now, I probably can't.
Actually, physical training sometimes very hard. Nowadays, still very hard to do. But many people scare for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I recently I do 2 to 3 class per month only for physicals. The rest is all Zoom class.
Oh, okay. So it's pretty much Zoom class now, lah.
Yes, it's pretty much Zoom class. Then physical class only 3 to 4. But the slowly increase depends on the how is the demand.
Okay. So how's the demand in the market right now in terms of training side?
Still now is going back to my students monthly around 60% before MCO.
Not bad, well.
Starting recover back.
Not bad.
Good.
Thanks, actually, because everyone want to learn TikTok right now.
That's why.
Yes.
Today, I think I met 3 to 4 guys. Right, they came to my class. It's also all from digital marketing. They are from digital marketing agency.
Right.
But they want to learn TikTok.
Beside Facebook, maybe I'll find another plan B. That's why I come to my class.
Yeah. No, because clients obviously will be asking. So if you're an agency, if you don't know, then you feel you look kind of odd, I guess.
So what did you started? I mean, hey, let me do the introduction. I have to, because the first thing first, Mark and I met in 2017, 18. We started at a similar time. And to be frank, like I mentioned just now, up to now, he's still, there running all the things that he does. I seriously respect that because, like I said, for some reason, I just actually received an inquiry to do physical class. I had to turn down. Even he asked me, if you turn it like Zoom full day, can or not? I had to turn down because I don't think I still have the stamina. For some reason, I was spoiled by, I can't.
Wow.
So Mark, Mark runs training about what? Facebook ads, IG, right? Instagram, TikTok. What else do you teach, Mark?
I forgot already.
Okay. So everything. But Okay, now, just for the record, right? If you guys want to find out what this guy teach, okay, this is the link that you can actually find him on Instagram. And this guy is crazy active on Instagram, and he share a lot of tips about TikTok marketing, digital marketing, and whatnot marketing. It's just digital marketing, really one of the most. His slogan is what? No nonsense.
No nonsense.
No nonsense. He only teach you the right thing.
Hey, Mark, don't have the TikTok handle.
We don't go TikTok yet. I also don't have I don't have TikTok app in my phone yet. I deleted it. But what is the handle? TikTok.
Sorry, what I mean?
What is your TikTok handle? TikTok username? How do I find you on TikTok?
Mark Go.
Same thing lah.
The one and only Mark Go lah.
Of course lah. The one and only Mark Go, for sure.
You see the most as much as the 50,000 follower one. That one.
50,000.
I like that. I like that. So yeah, Mark has all my respect for being a person who is always out there trying new things.
That's good.
And he also has a very strong YouTube following, and he shares a lot of things on YouTube, TikTok. I'm not on TikTok, I cannot say but 50,000. Not many people have that. And on Instagram, I really learn a lot. Sometimes I have to sneak peek a little bit lah. I like look at what my friends is doing.
Easy to rise to the 50,000 follower if you wear bikini and dancing in front of the camera. Then you sure you can get it.
But what about guys? Guys, didn't.
So you wear bikini?
I don't believe you wear bikini, oh.
Don't have my size,
Don't have size.
I tried before that. Don't have my size.
Plus size.
Seriously, I don't believe you raised to 50,000 because of your bikini and all that. I don't believe.
Yeah, man.
So you are actually
one thing about bikini.
Yeah. So you give us hope. You say that guys can also go and gain this kind of following on TikTok. So I think that's something. So guys, if you have any questions regarding TikTok marketing, you're in for a treat because we're going to interview Mark. And we have already prepared some questions. But if you have any questions at all, feel free to post it on the comment. We will queue it up, and we're gonna ask God. And Mark is here. Grill him, man. Seriously, you gotta grill him.
Especially if you can't wear bikini and you can't dance, you better learn from Mark.
Yes, you gotta learn from Mark. Okay. and this is Chiwai. Mark, meet Chiwai. Chiwai is our fourth marketeer. This guy is probably with my show since the very beginning.
Yes, man.
Yeah, This guy is awesome, man. And of course, we have Carl here. And Carl is, I think, Mark, you probably know Carl. What? 老板娘
Lady boss.
Lady boss.
Lady boss, the packed food,
yes.
Frozen food.
Oh, okay.
Lady boss, the yellow color one.
Oh.
Carl is the guy behind it.
He's a tycoon.
Carl is a good friend.
He is a man.
Yeah. So guys, you guys are here. You know what to do lah. Ask questions. And Carl say need to show baller. Carl, you go and show baller. See whether your account will get flagged or not. If you don't get flagged, then tell us. Carl. Okay, you do that. You let us know lah. Okay.
Bola. Where is being bola?
Bola. I also don't know lah. Maybe fishball lah.
Yeah,
I think fishball lah. Fishball lah. Nothing wrong.
Especially in line with what he sells fishball lah.
Okay. Hey, yeah, fishball.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Carl, you got frozen fishball?
Yeah,
I don't
frozen
know.
fishball. I think he sells that. I'm sure he sells that. Anjali is here. Hi, Anjali.
Hi, Anjali. Let's see. I just want to make sure that I'm not missing any of the. Wait.
Never mind. I'll call you. I'll check out the LinkedIn one. Anjali is in.
Yeah. So Anjali is here. I gotta say hi to Anjali. These are Anjali is from Singapore, and we interviewed Anjali twice, Mark. Anjali was
Coincidentally,
also
all of
sharing
them are guests of the Three Marketers.
Yeah, these are all the past guests of our show lah. So these are good friends.
Yes.
Okay. Now before I start, already we got questions. So Mark, you ready?
Oh, so fast. Oh, let's go, man.
Mark, you ready? Now the first question is from Chiwai.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Okay. Now Chiwai is asking, what do you think of Manfred's TikTok efforts so far? Chiwai, I did not give Mark Manfred's TikTok link so we probably can answer this question later on.
Oh,
Manfred started TikTok. Manfred started TikTok.
Okay.
But I don't know what he does Manfred, you want to share with our friend over here what you did?
I just repurposed the show and put inside TikTok for fun and then see whether, because some of the episodes is actually very well to rewatch it again. So I just put the whole thing. But the thing is, our show is mostly in landscape mode. So landscape mode put inside portrait looks damn weird. And there's 4 person. and it's a 3-minute format. So I have to put subtitle in, all these things. Then I need to do a cover image. It took me a while to do. So it was a bit of fun, but I only do for 2 episodes, then I stopped there. Carl's and Jason Lau. So I didn't continue from there because I was playing and messing it around. But actually, I found some B2B SaaS company for TikTok. Later we share more. But I think there's a lot of questions already. You see, all queuing up already.
Yeah, you guys take turn, take turn. So never mind. So TY, we will leave this question out a little bit, because sorry, I forgot to check this thing. I
haven't checked the video. Now I'm checking it.
Okay. Let me check out first. But Mark, we have a question from Anjali. I think this is quite interesting. So Anjali is asking, now I already queue up here. She's asking, how can she train TikTok algorithm to show her the content that she wants to see? Oh, because currently she's saying she's seeing a lot of random content.
You go and follow the right TikToker, then okay lah. Then let's say you like to be you're playing bicycle. You go and follow some TikToker. They are willing to share some bicycle skill. They follow few account. Then will be okay already. Then the TikTok will know your algorithm already.
So in this case, right, Mark, since we're talking about this, it's very similar to Instagram, right? Just like when I started
similar to Instagram, like let's say in they got a 2 section in TikTok. Okay, one is for you, another one is
for you page, FYP, for you page, mainly for you page. A lot of traffic.
Yeah, for you page. For you page is based on your TikTok algorithm. Let's say every day you go and watch the sport car, then they will show you the algorithm will automatically feed you the sport car.
Right.
I thought normally is you
see Lang Loi, then they'll give you Lang Loi to see lah.
That's what Manfred see.
Yeah, I see. If you keep watching our TikTok account from start to finish, you like, then you comment, you're giving a lot of signal plus a lot of points, then they will keep showing something relevant also lah.
Yes.
Yeah,
same thing.
This format lah, because I think they know how to classify the content .
Okay. Right. Thank you. Thanks, Mark. And we have from Carl here saying, Carl got banned for selling pork on TikTok.
Oh,
really? Even with an account manager, that's very interesting. That's a very interesting thing.
Because the
Carl, the TikTok account is Malaysia or other country.
Malaysia. I think it's Malaysia. Carl, did you go to some other place?
Better than sell pork.
Oh. Same thing, but Facebook okay.
Because
Facebook okay, right? Carl, when you run ads on Facebook, okay, right? I mean, I do see your ads.
Facebook is okay. Even though many people sell pork also okay, no problem. But TikTok better don't do.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because pork is in TikTok mainly 80% or 70% is Malay audience.
Oh yeah.
Actually makes sense.
Okay, so nowadays TikTok in Malaysia is around 4 to 5 million user.
Right.
So Malay already reached 2 to 3 million. For Chinese, only 300 to 500,000 only.
300, 500, that's so small.
Yes, the whole Malaysia for Chinese is 3 to 500,000.
Well, that's very small.
Yes.
What happened?
Because Chinese is the audience size is very small. That's why we do targeting, right? Very simple only. Just hunt them the interest only, then select Chinese, then can target already.
Okay.
Why Malaysian Chinese is not on TikTok? Sorry.
Because we got another option called Douyin.
And Xiaohongshu.
Yes, Xiaohongshu also.
Because Mark has then Carl has another question. Carl has another question because Carl is also tackling Xiaohongshu. So he's asking, what's the proper team structure? What do you mean? What's the proper team structure to tackle short video? I think that's maybe I take away team. So what's the proper structure to tackle short video platform? Carl, help me. Okay, help me understand your question. All right, so I'm just gonna bring this off first.
Yeah.
He got selling pork.
Yes,
How is selling
that's
those
been
frozen food,
called
frozen food. what that seal pack frozen food and
Yeah.
then
Okay,
like
okay.
thing, then you can eat that kind of stuff.
100% Chinese market.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chinese audience.
I don't think TikTok was suitable Carl actually.
Yeah,
It's-
maybe lesser Chinese.
selling pork.
But Xiaohongshu can, but Xiaohongshu can run ads. No?
No, Chinese can. You a Chinese market, TikTok still got, but he selling pork is very
But
high.
he also has the herbal related products, the soup and all those things, right? Can't he use that
As long
angle to
as
drive
no
them to the
pork,
page? Ah,
As long as no pork, then it'll be okay.
just drive it to the website and then let them explore from there, I guess.
Yes.
Carl,
But
Can't miss the traffic.
the video itself, make sure don't show pork lah. That will be
Right,
okay.
right.
yeah.
Mm.
Carl, want to highlight to you. Do you realize how well we know your product? You see?
Yeah, man.
See, we watch you out, man. Seriously, awesome, good stuff.
Yeah.
We see your ads. Yeah, it works.
Okay,
It's awesome.
I definitely won't see his ads.
Okay, then probably that. But one by one, we have a lot of questions coming in.
Okay, let's go, man. It's happening today.
Habanero pepper. Habanero is from I don't know where. Anyway, so Habanero is asking what's the difference between algorithm of TikTok versus YouTube versus Facebook Reels?
Oh.
I think your YouTube is referring to YouTube Shorts.
YouTube Shorts, yes.
YouTube short.
Reels and TikTok.
Mm.
Do you have question for this? Or maybe you can talk on something that you're more familiar with, like TikTok. Okay, I don't know, man. To me, Facebook Reels is a bit too new, but they are a bit intrusive as of now.
Facebook Reel. One thing is Facebook Reel, you cannot run ads at the moment.
Yep.
Facebook Reels.
You cannot choose the Facebook Reel or Instagram Reel to run ads at the moment. One thing.
But they are betaing the real placement, the
Very
story
beta.
placement. I mean, real placement. They are very beta, very beta.
So actually, the Facebook Reel, their purpose is just want to join the TikTok party only, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
I think the other day when we were discussing with
People
Anjali,
got vertical video, then Facebook also got vertical video lah. Same thing.
YouTube also got Shorts.
They just want to disturb the market. Whatever they do, we do.
they
Yes,
Saja want to
for-
replicate whatever.
For
lah.
Reels are actually, according to what I read from this Sprout Social, they actually by the way, courtesy from Anjali, Reels is actually more vivid graphics and animation that perform well lah. TikTok appeal is more for their raw feel and frequent focus on the creators.
But one thing I feel that is like YouTube short, right? The view doesn't stand cannot last for 3 to 4 days. Did you feel that? You let's say you post a short. So they will, in between 1 to 2 days, right? They will help you increase the view very fast.
Okay.
48 hours.
After 3 days,
Hmm.
let's say you talk about the YouTube SEO, they didn't affect already. They don't have the kind of view. That won't increase.
I see.
To be frank, I only recently started testing a bit on YouTube Shorts lah, but not on my Jason Gan account, on my another account.
Mm-hmm.
I think I agree with you. It's very short term.
2 to 3 days. No? Let's say in
very
2 to
short
3 days,
term,
you gain the view is very fast.
Very
After
fast.
3 days, then no more already.
Yeah, lor. So
It's
that's
not
kind of
like
I
the
agree.
TikTok video or YouTube the general one.
Mm.
If you use the YouTube general one, you can play with the YouTube SEO.
Yes.
YouTube more long
The
term.
short don't have the SEO one at the moment.
At the moment, it still doesn't work that way.
Yes.
But Instagram works though. Instagram Reels is quite consistent because some of my Reels are still growing quite kind of consistently.
My Instagram reel is not working.
Eh?
But my wife one, they work very well because my wife they are selling. The market is mainly 90% is Malay market
Okay.
because she's selling the baby products.
Ah.
You will try to capture the video in real baby products, put some chill music, then the view will grow up.
Okay. But one thing we want to talk about Reels and TikToks and all that, right? I mean, we don't want to talk about advertising yet, lah. Let's talk about the
Organic,
because a lot of people will talk about, now it's I mean, in terms of the in terms of the vanity metrics, it looks really good. We get a lot of views, we got a lot of likes, we get a lot of comments. We probably will gain some followers, but what about the commercial benefit? Have you got any real cases of you getting like sales through all these TikTok, Facebook Reels, or YouTube Shorts?
For me,
Good
like
question.
TikTok, direct to ask any better to PM the cloud, PM me the course.
So you work lah.
It's work. Depends on your content only.
It also
I
depends
tried
on the
to
industry
post
also.
some technical skill on Photoshop.
Mm.
Now the people PM me, you teach Photoshop class.
Oh, wow.
Yes. But one thing you have to keep consistent to post a video. You cannot say like today you post Photoshop, tomorrow you post your short your cooking different. You have to consistent the content.
Right.
Then slowly you will gain your follower, then the follower will ask you.
I see.
Okay.
But the
When
call
you
to
say
action, you have to put it at the end up for the end screen.
So everything still come back to the call to action in a way.
Yes, call to action. Let's say I show you some skill for Photoshop and then end up I got the Photoshop workshop. If you're interested, please PM me like that.
I see.
Right,
You
right,
have to do
right.
it consistent. If you don't know, the audience wouldn't know you are teaching Photoshop.
Very true. So everything is still falling back to the call to action.
Yes.
So Habanero, I'm not sure whether we did answer your question about algorithm side of it, but I hope some of our experience did help in terms of providing some context. But then again, I think what I can summarize from our discussion just now is it actually depends on first how you structure your content. Second thing is what industry you're in. Like for example, like Carl just showed us, if you are selling, pork related in TikTok market may not work right now because majority we are still having, like more towards the Malay market, which is very sensitive this thing. But Chinese market, yes, it actually works pretty well at this point of time. But then again, I guess it is really I believe this question is boiling down to the choice of platform. So I would say you need to really know where your audience hang out also.
Yeah.
Right, Mark?
But one thing is, I need to share you guys some things on.
Yeah, please.
Actually, Facebook ad, right, since 2021, I play TikTok ad. I play TikTok ads on 2021. At that moment, right, TikTok ads is not allowed any Chinese content run TikTok ads.
As in speaking Chinese,
Yes.
Seriously?
The text, the headline, the headline, the subtitle, any Chinese content cannot run in TikTok ads.
Huh?
Until 2000, don't know.
Oh, we don't know lah. Okay.
Yeah, you ask the. I did ask they got the people, the person in charge or some advertisement expert. They call us. So I go and ask the question. Is like, yes, they're not allowed any Chinese content run TikTok ads in Malaysia. So
Maybe it's time we go and find out the TikTok representative and see whether they can get him or her on the show.
Nowadays okay already. Since start from 2022,
Right.
so we can run Chinese ad already.
Oh, okay.
Now okay lah. Okay. Cool.
Interesting.
Cool. All right.
I
Thanks for
want to share something.
Yeah, please.
Share something. TikTok, if you do mobile app install, for Facebook is default lah. You can straight run. But for TikTok, when I try, you need to install third-party software because it's not matured lah. You need to install extra cost in order to able to track for the mobile. That was I think half a year ago, roughly mid last year. So no choice lah. If you want a TikTok to drive install, you have to use third-party software. Just a heads up lah.
Right. Thanks for sharing, Manfred. So, all right, thanks, Mark. Let's go to the next one.
A lot of questions, man.
Well, you guys are very active today. Okay, keep that coming. At the end of the day, we need to have Mark come back for another round because we haven't asked our questions. What the hell?
Yeah, we haven't started with ours yet.
Anyway, so Anjali was sharing also about, she's also getting a lot of random, unrelated comment on her videos on TikTok. Why? What do you think, Mark?
Trolling.
Troll.
Actually, what Anjali doing? Actually,
Anjali is actually Instagram
She does content marketing.
educator. Yeah, content marketing, and
she
she's
also trades
educating
on
people
Instagram.
on Instagram marketing heavily at this point of time.
Yeah, she's dipping a
She's
toe
a
into
coach.
NFT now. So now we're going to get her come back.
so maybe you can ask her to try to remove some language preference from the TikTok setting.
Oh,
TikTok setting actually today, let's say today I watch a lot of the Myanmar or Vietnamese video on TikTok.
Right.
So actually from the TikTok setting, preferred language, they got the record. So you try to remove those language, Vietnamese lah, Myanmar's lah.
those unrelated ones lah.
Those related one you don't want lah. You just remove. Just remain the English. You see how the algorithm will change or not.
Okay. Thanks, Mark. So Richard is here. What's up, Richard? Richard's asking, does it mean Raya product can gao hood? What damn? Okay, hood.
I like
Gao gao, hood gao gao, hood
Gao
gao
hood.
gao.
So what do you think?
TikTok. As I said, TikTok 70% is Malay in Malaysia.
Yeah.
TikTok.
Pretty obvious, lah.
Yes.
What about Indonesia? Sorry.
Indonesia, I got no idea actually.
I was told that TikTok. Okay, this is from one of my recent clients in Indonesia. I was told now TikTok is #1 social media platform in Indonesia right now.
Wow.
Not Facebook already.
No,
That was many years ago.
actually, it shocked me. I'm not sure how true is this. I didn't go and find out because
Philippines is still a Facebook nation, right? Philippines and Indonesia, from what I know.
Philippines is 100% Facebook in nation. Philippines for sure. Philippines and Indonesia. I think I don't know, man. But I was told that way. Seriously.
Right.
Very
just
interesting.
Just a heads up, the Malaysian Chinese that I know in Singapore do spend time on Douyin. They normally have Douyin and TikTok.
Not TikTok and Douyin.
No, they have both. But I do not know which one they spend more time lah. But they are both.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. I think
based on my what I feel that is nowadays most of the people's like they don't want to spend time for reading.
Yeah.
They only want to they want to think they want to think they want to watch some video only, randomly watch some video.
And it's 3 minutes video. It's not even 10 minutes. They want 3 minutes video. Short one.
They didn't want fast.
Hmm.
No, even though myself, I cannot spend like 2 to 3 hours go and watch Spider-Man sitting in front of the cinema.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I cannot do that. When I
I
was sitting in front
was
of,
having problems watching Batman for 3 hours or so.
so
for some reason I think the attention span is getting shorter now, right?
3 hours sounds like 3 days.
in front of the TV, right? I go and play phone
Okay.
when I watch the movies. That's why nowadays I don't dare to bring my wife to watch movie already. Because I sure my handphone must be on one.
Okay, that's
So
very
the
interesting.
handphone Also
That's
disrupt the
interesting.
movie theater.
That's very
I
interesting.
think it's time for me to go back. I used to love movies, and I watch it almost like every week at one point.
Yes. Me too. Last time, a few years
Last
ago.
time, yeah, I enjoyed that because it's 100% focused. What I will tell my wife, I say, don't disturb me. We sit down, we watch. You can talk after the movie.
Right.
Try Batman 3 hours. Then later you come back to let's talk about Batman.
Yeah, man. Let's do
Hey,
it.
while we are at this topic, I just want to digress a little bit, share with you my recent experiment with podcast.
Okay, do tell.
I'm ranked, I think, 40 over or 50 in both Malaysia and Philippines country right now in the business category
On what? iTunes?
on Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcast? Lah.
Okay.
And it's quite interesting, and it's actually, it grows in a way.
All right.
But I think I'm right about one thing is, if you want to do this right, it's a lot more useful if you're starting with an audience, which you already have an audience. At the moment, I'm still not able to get co-audience to come in through my podcast yet, but still we are only at the 6th episode, so it's a different story.
I think in most cases, marketing is all about growing your community and then marketing to your community and then over time. Which brings me to the next question, Mark.
Yes.
When you produce videos on TikTok, there's this TikTok logo. Is it by default or what?
The TikTok watermark, you mean?
The watermark.
yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Is that a default thing?
Default thing, yes. When you upload the video, after that you download from TikTok. They automatic got the TikTok watermark already.
Okay. You know what? From a
You use
marketing,
the third-party website to download.
I see. You know the cool thing is, from a marketing standpoint, that is an excellent way to viral TikTok, because when you download the video from TikTok, you upload. I see a lot of TikTok videos on LinkedIn.
I see a lot of TikTok videos on YouTube as well.
Facebook, YouTube,
And Facebook.
IG.
Yes.
Mm,
So
everywhere.
now it is a very what you call that, insidious way to submit your brand on other people's platform because your logo is appearing on their platform.
Okay.
In a
That's
way,
interesting.
That's why I think Facebook and YouTube, they're starting cutting down the traffic when the system is detected they got the TikTok logo there.
Oh, really?
Ah.
Oh, they do cut your
They will
reach.
cut down the traffic.
Because it's branding, is
Wow.
it?
The traffic.
True.
You
You're
better,
drawing people over.
better don't direct download the TikTok video from TikTok apps. You use the third-party software to download without the watermark.
Oh,
Then
can
you,
one They are such way lah.
I can one. You come to my class lah.
Okay. By the way, guys,
Think about that.
same thing. Okay, I forgot to kill this thing. Luckily, I put this watermark. I mean, I put this
There you
comment
go,
over
guys.
here. So if you guys want to learn TikTok at this point of time, to be frank, I do watch out to other trainers or coaches who are seasoned like Mark, that teaches real things. I believe at this point of time, I can vouch for whatever Mark does. So if you really want to start learning about TikTok marketing and all that, right? Actually, this is the link to follow him on Instagram. Go check him out about his classes.
At
But-
Mark Go Training.
One thing, I'm conduct class in Mandarin. They make sure they understand the Huayu. Then only can.
Oh yeah, at this point of time, Mandarin. Any plan to go like branch out to English? Or maybe
Yeah.
we can grow to a certain size, then you can do for them.
If you conduct in English, I think around after June. Make sure I move the new place first.
Okay, and then just since I'm asking, if company want to engage you to teach TikTok, I can, right? That's corporate training already, right?
Can give a corporate training, then you speak Hokkien also can.
Speak Hokkien. I like
I
that.
don't know how to speak Hokkien.
Okay. Then you speak Hokkien.
Hokkien what the hell?
Yeah,
So
okay
it's
lah.
flexible. So guys, if you
Even corporate
want,
training is flexible.
But primary group training will be in Mandarin. That rules me out, I guess.
at
For
this
now,
point of time,
until June, I'll talk to you. in
You,
June.
Yeah, you
I thought just now you told me the story. Your Mandarin very good one.
My Mandarin.
no.
Wait, just now your Thailand story. Your Mandarin is very good.
Hey, very good. Until all my stuff lie on the floor laughing. Right? That is definitely good as a joke. Like,
I thought it's a comedy show.
That's a comedy show.
So guys, if you guys want to find out more about Mark's training, right? He actually trains about a few more topics as well. I mentioned,
Right.
Facebook advertising, Instagram, and of course now TikTok. And he was just sharing with me that he's probably one of the leading one in the market, which I believe he is. So, and I have been watching him growing his TikTok community and skills as well.
Yeah.
As a peer, as a fellow digital marketing trainer and coach. I vouch for this guy. So you guys can actually go over to his Instagram and find him out. And if you want it in English, then probably you can talk to him and say maybe you group a bunch of people that he can do it with. Right, Mark? You can, right?
You
Yes.
can get about 50, 10,
Yeah,
20,
maybe
50
you can
people.
gather a bunch, then he can actually do that for you guys. Okay?
We got a corporate training package actually.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they will be there. So guys, here's the link.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. And let me come back to the questions. We have quite a number of them.
I think
Like Carl was saying, the market is too fragmented. That's very true. Because some actually are using the Douyin, the Chinese version, for TikTok.
I see.
That's very true. That's very true. We talk about this as well. Now, Chiwai has a question about his, like, he said
Client.
he received a small budget
Mhm.
from client as a R&D for TikTok. So how would you advise to start in terms of account setup, targeting, and things to watch out for? That is a question that definitely is to attend this class now.
Oh, you take the money and pay Mark and let him do it for you.
Oh yeah, that can also. But Mark, maybe this will be a very good question to let us have an overview of your program. Maybe you give us a bit of sneak peek about steps to do, and of course, we can end it and say that if you want to find out more, see how I do it, join my class. Can.
Yeah.
Okay, but the one thing is you receive a small budget client for R&D. What I mean by R&D? So
Research and
Just to play
Test
just
lah.
to test, just to test.
Throw some
Test
money and
water,
test lah.
yeah,
Test
see whether
water
you
lah.
Just to test water.
or then you create an account, just randomly create a TikTok account. Don't use your client company name. You use the fake name lah.
Oh,
Let's say you create your client is create pet store or pet shop, right? You create or call kitty pets that kind of name. Then you try to put some content without you're without you taking video by yourself. You just randomly go and download some video lah.
okay.
Okay,
Why?
you posting, you see whether the account will grow the follower or not.
random video.
rent the related video. Let's say for about the pets, you go and take the cat and dog video lah.
Right.
From Douyin or from Xiaohongshu, from other way lah. Don't take from TikTok lah.
Okay.
Then you repost it to TikTok. In 1 to 2 weeks, see whether grow follower or not.
If you are doing pet industry lah.
Yes.
This is to test whether the industry work or not lah for
Yes.
for TikTok marketing. Oh, okay,
see.
okay.
But if they want to do advertising instead of organic, if they want to advertise on the
Advertising
TikTok
can go
audience-
straight to the branding already, right?
Yes,
What do you think?
Yeah.
advertising you can straight away run for TikTok ads already.
Right.
But-
I think what we get from
As long as you have a video first lah.
So
If
have
you
to
have
have video.
or physical video or slideshow, you can do the slideshow lah.
I see.
okay.
Sorry to interrupt.
Okay.
For this episode, actually, I really go and find the B2B SaaS for they are on TikTok, because it's really, in my opinion, they were two different things. So TikTok is always been perceived more for younger people, more trending like dancing and singing and acting or comedy. So SaaS is something very difficult to understand. Then they are actually opening TikTok account. And what they do really open my eye. They try to humanize it, because people buy from people. That's my rationale, I guess. People buy from people. So they create a little bit of sketches here and there. And later got time, maybe we'll run through the TikTok account. I actually have it ready. Later if we got time, we can see. So what's your take? They, as in SaaS, as in software as a
Software
service.
as a service, SaaS.
They
Software
open,
as a service.
open TikTok account and not bad. Some of the views.
So you're saying this is a software as a service, and oh wait.
Yeah, he got dropped off.
Okay. This connection problem. Maybe. So guys, our expert is gone. So TikTok is ended. No. Wait.
Okay,
for
let's
him.
go back to Facebook.
We need to wait for Mark.
Since
Yeah.
wait for Mark, then myself
We
I
need
share
to
the.
wait for Mark to come back, and while we are doing that, then maybe Manfred, you can actually do want to share your thing a little bit. Let me text Mark.
Try to share, see whether I can.
So it's still a very Wild West environment in
I
TikTok.
think it is though.
I mean, you were saying that you download videos from Douyin and what Xiao something, Xiaohongshu, and then you upload into your TikTok accounts. Like, isn't that copyright issues and all those things?
It's still Wild West, like you said.
What he's trying to test is actually the industry, whether.
Yeah, he just want to test that, but then you don't
see
take
the
other people's video to run it, right?
But yet again, if you're talking about in TikTok at this point of time, even not just TikTok Reels, there is no. I mean, it's very hard to trace.
I see.
You see, every Tom, Dick, Harry posting the similar content. At the end of the day, I don't
As
believe
if
they are the
sharing, or-
original. Yeah, they can say I'm just sharing, right?
I see. Yeah,
But
that's
of course,
true.
it's not right, in terms of the copyright situation. But yet again, I guess it's very much Wild West, like you say, lah. But okay, now Sprout Social.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Manfred.
Yeah, the spot show. I share another screen so that I can change. Hold on. Sorry, I stopped sharing this one first.
Okay.
Can see the other one?
I can see your face.
No, I can see.
Give me a minute.
Wait,
Give me a minute.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
Ladies and
Still the
gentlemen,
Sprout,
Mark is on his way back. In the meantime, you are stuck with the three of us.
I'm sorry.
And we're
but
not going to talk about TikTok.
I cannot talk about TikTok. But wait, let's go through some questions
Okay.
from our guys first.
Okay,
So we
Manfred,
have,
when you're ready, you let us know. Let's go on.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
look at the
Mark was saying
questions.
that. So Chiwai was saying he
Right now.
did watch Mongolian do raw meat and cooking. Well, this is damn random. What the hell? And
And something meat, I think it's different from compared to pork. Pork is
Oh,
pretty
the pork
obvious,
issue.
right?
yeah, I think meat is fine.
Yeah, depends.
Chiwai is saying
Sometimes
attention
you-
span is short. That's very
Yep.
true. And this is me growing fast. I think it's about my podcast.
Yeah, podcast.
And this is what and you know
Jimmy.
this is Jimmy. Jimmy is in Instagram. It's called Reels, and it's also called Reels on Facebook as well at this point of
Right.
time. Yeah, and I think this is also from John. John is
Man.
asking TikTok ads effective for physical product, better to create. Okay, John,
When
I'll
Mark
hold
is
you on
back.
this because
Yeah.
we're waiting for Mark to come back. Is Mark back yet? Not yet.
Yes.
We wait for him. And John, don't leave. Okay, wait for that. Wait
Okay.
for Mark to come
We
back.
will have your
and,
questions answered.
And Chiwai also, this question is like, is there a thing like converting to business account? Good question, Chiwai. I'll hold you to that. Hold on.
Yep.
We'll wait for that. I think Jimmy say monkey see, monkey do. You're referring to Facebook, right? I do believe so. Facebook is like copy everything they can, right?
Follow the crowd up.
Yeah.
Either you beat them or you join them.
Yeah, Chiwa is saying it's a service provider kind of
yeah.
industry, so let the client churn out content, then you'll be the one doing the ads.
So it's doing
I
ads
think
not organic,
I think ads is no issue lah. Okay, let's really focus our second half of the discussion towards the advertising bit when Mark comes back. Okay, but you guys are awesome today, man. You guys are in a row. Thank you so much for.
So if you want to do
active.
Jason, if you want to do a social experiment, our normal shows, we don't see that kind of engagement. The moment you mention TikTok, everybody decide to wake up and come in and start. Yeah. So I think it is a sign of awareness or a sign of interest on this particular platform.
I think it is. It is. Okay, maybe one day I do a podcast related so-called the episode to see if people come back and listen to this or not, join anything like this or not. Yeah, maybe. You know,
interesting.
Okay. Yeah.
So basically tonight,
are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. So I think tonight we're not going to go through all the questions that I prepared. So we take a look at this one. Adobe also have a TikTok account.
All right.
So maybe we try to take a look at this one. One of the biggest one is 6.9.
I'm curious, what pattern do you see on the sweatshirt? For full-sighted shoppers, this purchase experience has no obvious challenge. But let's simulate how a shopper with red-green color blindness perceives this experience. Well, here's where accessible renditions come in. By clicking on the image, we reveal a map to the patterns in the product. Revealing the hidden X's that went previously unseen, teal blue may come as a surprise to some shoppers. So to help us find where exactly this color is on the sweatshirt, LumaSmart lets us isolate by each color. I'll play the role of e-commerce merchandiser gearing up to launch my LumaSmart spring collection. When I click on Detect and Transform, Adobe performs an AI-powered process to analyze the original image and find patterns or colors that may be difficult to see. Then, in just a few seconds, the image is transformed into an accessible rendition. With Design Decoder, Adobe expands the possibilities of inclusive shopping experiences in just a few clicks. I'm curious, what pattern do you see on the sweatshirt? For full-sighted shoppers, this
Stop already. So you all can see this is one of the more popular ones, 6.9 million. I think they humanize the brand because people. Mark, you just missed out the video. So they
Mark
Okay. Mark is back, Manfred. So Mark, what happened is Manfred is sharing with us how Adobe use TikTok.
Okay.
From a B2B standpoint.
Yeah, from a B2B standpoint. So continue, Manfred.
SaaS, actually not B2B, SaaS.
I presume Adobe or Shopify, I think Adobe also have need to do a lot of explanation, perhaps to their end user, to their channel partners, and video always plays an important role. Okay. So since TikTok is such a popular platform, of course in portrait mode, they actually move part of the content into TikTok. And I think some of the results are quite good, millions of views. So the one that I just showed is 6.9 million. So okay. I have another one. While you all can discuss, I will open up the other one.
Yeah. Benfred, just to add on, Adobe, one of their customer segments is content creators. So wherever content creators go to any platform, then it's their responsibility to be there, to support the content creators.
So I think it makes sense to be on TikTok, the content creators.
Anywhere. I mean, if Snapchat is hot, Adobe will be there because wherever the content creators go.
So I think that makes sense. Okay. Now, before that, right, Mark, I think while Manfred is preparing, we have a lot of questions. I think I want to quickly steer the whole discussion towards the TikTok advertising. Okay. So we have a question from John. I believe John is from Vietnam. Okay. Now, John is asking, are TikTok ads effective for physical products? Or is it better to create a TikTok page than keep posting content until you go viral? That's a very good question. Viral versus advertising for physical product. What do you think?
I prefer if you got time or you got budget or you got manpower, I prefer to go both ways.
Okay.
Like how Shopee doing.
How Shopee doing?
Shopee physical they run TikTok ads quite well.
Okay.
A lot of TikTok ads for Shopee. Then another one to create a field account in TikTok ads. Then one account they call Shopee Check.
Okay.
I mean, Shopee Check is like Shopee, they will show some DIY video using their Shopee products.
Oh.
They call Shopee Check.
Okay.
Some very low costing product lah.
Right.
Okay.
So both way you can do both way lah.
So in a way, does it mean that, Mark, I think what you're saying here is if we got budget, we definitely need to run ads because with that, we can definitely
Yes.
see results coming in fast.
Yes.
Okay.
You run
so,
ads, it's very fast. Very
yeah.
fast moving.
So at this point of time, running ads on TikTok is still cheap, right? I believe.
20 ringgit per day minimum.
Oh, that's a minimum lah. There is a minimum now.
Theirs is they're using the TikTok ad manager. If they're
Okay.
using promote is something like Boost Post.
Boost lah. Yep.
Okay.
Boost is around 3 to 4 ringgit per day only. The
Similar
minimum.
to Facebook lah. About
Similar to
$1 lah. Okay. Okay.
Mm.
So what I think
sorry,
what Mark is, yeah, sorry.
Yes.
Sorry. Mark, just one quick question. So
Okay.
currently, TikTok ads is cheaper or Facebook ads is cheaper? Just curious. In terms of CPM, roughly.
CPM.
If
Okay.
it's the same product itself.
CPM just now I just checked around CPM around 8 ringgit lah.
Oh, wait, that's
Depend
cheaper.
on products also, isn't it?
Of course, depend upon that one.
Yeah.
You're selling property or you are selling a T-shirt. Of course,
Right.
the CPM is different lah.
Correct. So I think we have to look in context because otherwise you say CPM is like very
Yeah.
open-minded.
We can't hold Mark responsible for
Yeah.
kind of like this kind of question.
If
But
you say CPM TikTok is cheap, wow, then everybody will start going and then they find out that it's actually not because the industry is different.
we have our friend Jimmy here sharing from his perspective. So Jimmy was saying Facebook is cheaper than TikTok at this point of time.
Are you
Because
talking
Jimmy also
about-
run ads on
You're
TikTok.
talking about the TikTok, Facebook share or TikTok share?
What?
The stock market. You're talking about the stock market, right?
Yeah,
No,
man.
I think he's talking about the advertisement lah. Because I think I understand. Because Jimmy said he worked on Facebook and TikTok as comparison.
Oh, that's
So,
interesting.
yeah. He
Good
actually
feedback,
advertised
okay.
on both. Thanks for sharing, Jimmy. Thank you so much. Yeah.
So
So-
for Jimmy, it works this
I
way.
agree with Andrew. Depends on what kind of product lah.
Yeah.
Depends
So
on what kind of product, depends on what kind of audience. If you're targeting in Chinese and Malay, the cost also different.
yeah, very true. Eventually, it's gonna be very different. And we have Manfred Frozen. Manfred, can you wave? Manfred cannot
I
wave.
think
Okay,
I
it's
mean
not- it's not.
for being a pragmatic, marketer is it's not whether the ad cost is cheap. The question is does it deliver results?
That's
If
true.
it's 1 cent also it doesn't deliver results, it makes no difference. But if it
Yep.
delivers results and within your cost, if it's 100, cost per lead, whatever is 100 ringgit and you make about 1,000 ringgit,
Very true.
just go for it, lah.
Totally.
The always thing I need to explain and keep explain to my student, because all the student they are expecting, they are trying to cut down the ad
The cost.
the cost per lead or the cost per result.
I want it cheaper, but at the end of the day, cheaper
You
doesn't
want
mean
cheaper,
better.
everything you free lah. Then you go to ads, you come out to serve, and then everything is free. You just PM only. Then the cost of cheap.
Very cheap. Yeah,
True.
that's true. Okay, let's go to the other questions. I think we've got.
We have a few more, but
John, yeah,
John is
John.
asking. John is asking.
Oh, yes.
John is
That's
asking. He has a Douyin, and is it advisable to? Because first he has the TikTok brand page. He's asking, is it advisable to copy and paste the video from his Douyin to his TikTok, or maybe he's referring to? Is it your video? I think the first question is, John, is that your video? If it's not your video, I think it's not advisable, right?
If for myself, because I'm doing both way also, TikTok and Douyin also.
Mm.
But my Douyin follower is growing very slow lah. So because Douyin at the moment, I don't want to involve too much time lah. So what I'm doing is I post my video. Okay, I took the video, I post TikTok, then at the same time I post to Douyin. Then it'll be
Right.
Oh, so you primary TikTok first, then you so-called repost into
TikTok first, then
Douyin.
go Douyin.
I see.
Sure,
So
the
in a
video
way,
is the copyright is from ourselves. Don't copy other
okay.
people's one.
if you are on a branded page, then you have to make sure that your content is original. I think
Yes.
that's the case, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Thanks.
Now
thanks.
that
I
this
just
has
want to
substructure.
Yeah, I think I want
Just
to
want
move
to add
to
one more thing.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I add one more thing for the Douyin part. Actually, in Taiwan, a lot of people check out the Douyin, the most popular video. They learn the format, learn the storyline. They react the whole thing with different actors, but everything is the same. And put inside Douyin, then the whole thing go through the roof, popularity.
They take content ideas from Douyin and then replicate into TikTok.
From China, popular video in China for Douyin, they just engage different actors to do exactly the same thing. Then the ratings shoot up. So it's
in Malaysia, TikTok
in the right way lah.
We just follow the idea from Douyin, then we speak Bahasa in TikTok also. Same thing.
Was it?
Because
Same thing, right?
In China, Douyin actually really a lot of company doing a lot of content and are damn freaking good. That's why it's very popular.
Yes.
It's just that whether when you put into Southeast Asia context, because Southeast Asia is a very fragmented ecosystem, everybody has different tastes. I'm very sure Thailand and Indonesia has different tastes one. Yeah. So you put the same thing, what is popular in China, whether it will take off in Thailand or in Indonesia, I'm not so sure. Yeah. But it will be very interesting if you copy the whole idea, you just engage different group of actors and do exactly the same thing and see whether it'll take off or not. Yeah. Quite fun.
Yeah,
I think it's
good.
Very
I was about
idea.
to ask that. Question is, when you replicate like this, is it culturally relevant?
Yeah. Should be working for simple concepts.
I can say for Malaysia, for Malay market is work.
Oh, is it?
Actually, many people doing already.
Wow.
In TikTok.
Okay, interesting.
Right. I mean that is just like replicating the content in a way.
Yes.
You do not violate the copyright issue I mean, unless
you copy the idea
You copy the idea. So I think it's fine.
The story is okay.
The storyline.
Yeah, very true. Very true. But TY is asking a very interesting question. He's asking, what are the call to action buttons available for TikTok ads beside PM? So do we have shop now? Like on Facebook, we have shop now, learn more, and all this. We also have that.
Now,
right?
learn more just below the screen only.
It's the same thing,
Similar things, same things.
Because I was told, I haven't gone into TikTok ads yet, but I was told it's very similar to Facebook.
Very sometimes like the story ads. Sometimes we will sort from ads from stories similar like this kind of things.
Yeah. Okay. Interface.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay.
talking about, just to continue our discussion in backstage, TikTok Shop is coming.
Oh yeah, TikTok Shop.
Let's talk about this. Any other questions that we need to address?
We have quite some questions, but John repeated the question about TikTok ads effective for physical products. I think we talked about that. Maybe you missed it, John. We can actually go back to the earlier part of the conversation.
Yep.
And Jimmy was seconding the idea: copy, modify, and codify TikTok content. I like that.
Okay.
I think we
Repackage,
covered most of them, right? We covered most of
Did we
them.
cover all
Chiwa has a question.
I think Chiwa was adding to his question about, he say he's a service provider kind of industry. Service provider means a B2B or what? So he said he will let the client churn out the content, then he'll be the one doing the ads. I guess, I think what we learned from Mark just now is when we run ads, right? Eventually, the proper way is to create a brand page. And then eventually you just go through, and I guess since we're talking about R&D, right? We'll just go in for R&D. Chiwa, you are seasoned Facebook advertiser. I don't think there is a problem for you. I think.
I think for TikTok, if people are consuming all those music, video, story in this format, you should do it similarly. I seen people, insurance, they also tell story. Tell as in, no, this is my insurance agency. I have principles. They act out the story. So they do it this way. Then it's engaging and people want to watch. Don't tell people, oh, insurance is good, insurance, all the clause, nobody will want to watch this kind of thing. Right? So you have to package your message and deliver in what people consume. So don't just forcefully put the thing. Let's say, example, you do property, then you just show the whole property. So maybe you have to do it in a interesting, funny, or different manner. Then people will want to watch.
Okay. Agreed. But for some reason, Manfred, you're actually doing like frozen screen conversation today. You're there just like
frozen,
that. You're 100% frozen. But it's good. It's good. At least we see your face there while you're talking. Just will be like, Where the hell this voice coming from, right? But that was Manfred, He wasn't speaking.
Okay.
He was frozen because of the screen. Anyway, so yeah, Mark, I want to hear from you a bit about TikTok Shop. I mean, I know it was launched recently, and and you already have a shop on TikTok.
Yeah.
Can you share with us what does it work? How does it work right now? And what would be your prediction? And how useful would it be at this point of time and probably in the near future?
TikTok Shop is something like that kind of like the Shopee style. Imagine the Shopee, something like the Shopee style. They want to do something like the Shopee, this kind of platform.
Oh.
They will appear on our TikTok. Let's say you watch the videos, you watch demo the then after that.
Hang on.
It's an audio interface.
Wait,
Yeah.
let me try this. Okay.
It's an audio. Yeah. Shopee not happy already. Now you mentioned Shopee is feeling threatened.
Oh, it's Manfred. It's Manfred. I muted Manfred and everything is okay. Manfred, you probably have to relook into your situation.
You have to stay static. Now you have to stay quiet.
I had to mute him. So when you're ready, unmute yourself, Manfred. I hope you're still there. I don't know, man. Seriously.
All right.
Anyway, yeah.
Okay.
Mark, please continue.
Yes.
So sometimes we browse some video on TikTok. We see some we call a yellow shopping cart button.
Okay.
Below the video. Then we click the button, then we can the audience will link to our TikTok store.
Does it involve checkout and all payment
Yes,
process?
we want checkout, shipment, everything.
So in a way, they are trying to rival
social media plus Shopee, the kind of selling platform.
Wow. That's very ambitious.
But is it a personal shop or is it like a marketplace now when you do this process?
You can do two things. Let's say you open the shop, okay,
Right.
open the TikTok shop.
Yes.
You can upload your own physical product, but only physical product. Servicing cannot.
Okay. Physical product. Okay.
Only servicing product, okay, because you need to check your SKU, your SKU, your variation, everything, same things.
Okay.
And if you don't have the product, you open the TikTok store, then you can do the affiliate.
Oh.
Because
how does the affiliate work?
Selling something, then I sell nothing, right? So I can take the Jason product as an affiliate product.
I see.
That's very interesting.
But one thing, this kind of TikTok store, right? They start let us to register around within 2 to 3 weeks time only. The system still very very beta version. A lot of bugs.
I think last month only they started taking registration.
Yes.
They're opening registration. So if you are interested or if you're on Shopee and you want to try it out, then
I just try it. Just test water only. You don't fully believe.
Yeah, of course.
Because I tested already. Still many kind of a lot of bugs.
Yeah.
Right.
If you have a shop, register one and then test it out and see.
I mean, if you are definitely what we can actually understand from Mark right now is I think TikTok is trying to not just become, a social media. They want to really
social commerce, social commerce. Yeah.
Something that Facebook kind of failed to do, or probably they never really go there because Facebook never introduced the payment feature in their Facebook shop or Instagram shop. They were all the time doing redirection, bringing traffic to your own store. Not to the extent of payment and shipping, but TikTok is doing that.
Oh.
That's a very interesting and so-called...
Because TikTok, they are doing very well in the Indonesian markets for the TikTok store.
Oh, serious?
Yes. I got a friend, right? They are selling around 8 figures.
Crazy.
US store.
I tell you, Indonesia easily 8 figure.
Indonesia TikTok store.
Right.
But you have to bring some influencer, some langloi to sell it. Because you can sell it online. You can through TikTok Live, you can sell something on through TikTok Live. If the audience want to buy something, right, the shopping cart, the yellow shopping cart will be within the shopping within the TikTok Live already. Right.
So So guys, if you guys are e-commerce sellers, then probably something that you have to try out on TikTok. Because for some reason, especially if there is direct benefit and your audience is there, I think that's definitely something that you can look into. But before we go, we have 2 more questions from John. John is very persistent, so
let's do it.
Take 1 or 2 minutes from from Mark.
Mark,
We'll go through
yeah.
that quickly.
Okay.
So first question, John is asking, for brand page, is it better to use creator account or business account?
Mean for TikTok.
Brand page, I think, yeah, for brand page, if you are going
TikTok,
into
Yeah,
for
TikTok, definitely TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok. Well, I prefer they are using business account. They don't have the creator account. They got the personal account and business account.
Okay.
I would prefer to ask John to using business
For
account
brand.
because personal account cannot run ads.
All right. That's a very good answer. Thanks,
Okay.
John, and thanks, Mark.
Next one.
Now the next one is, this is very interesting, very technical. John is asking, do you need Chinese cell phone for Douyin account? They ban a lot of overseas accounts.
No need, but you can use Malaysia phone to register a Douyin account. I did also because my Douyin account is using Malaysian phone.
Right.
But nowadays, it's not every overseas phone can easy to register Douyin.
So there's
Overseas phone, can you define that?
Malaysian
meaning that if you're not from China, then you can't. No?
Douyin, the China one, not the TikTok, the China one.
Yeah.
Because recently they banned a lot of overseas account. Depends on what you do lah. If you normally just play Douyin only, then I think should be okay.
But if you're running ads or probably doing something for business purpose,
Doing something, I think related to politics or some copyright issue, I think they will ban lah.
Right. Okay.
But is it also a business? Just guessing, is it a business thing where they want to keep doing within China and then TikTok for the international market or ex-China market?
Definitely, because they don't want other people to come into Douyin and post things that may harm certain.
Yeah, because it's strictly for the Chinese market, China market. Okay, makes sense.
Makes sense. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, John, for the question.
Right.
And
Awesome.
before we go, right, I guess Manfred, can you wave? Or can you say something? I'm not sure whether are you frozen or you still there.
Yeah, right.
But nonetheless, while waiting for Manfred to wave at us, and I would just want to one last time queue up Mark's Instagram account. So this is the link that you can actually connect with Mark on Instagram, which is at Mark Gore Training. And go over if you want to find out more about his TikTok training. He has TikTok marketing and TikTok advertising, I think, and a lot of other things like Instagram, like Facebook. So like I said, especially if you speak Mandarin, then of course you can go over because currently he's still conducting his classes in Mandarin. Yeah. But he was saying that he probably will start doing something in English in June. In June. However, if you are able to gather a bunch of people to learn, then basically I believe you can engage Mark under the corporate training package. So
he will speak to you in Hokkien if necessary.
Maybe not Vietnam, not Tagalog.
Hakka also can Hakka.
Whatever language you want, man.
I mean, he will go and learn. I don't know, man. He said that I didn't. Then he come back and teach you in that language.
I have no idea.
You can buy the voice translator, the gadget.
Okay, then we just speak like that. Then you guys listen.
Yeah. So if you want to get a quick heads up on TikTok, which is obviously very exciting, based on the response we have today, take a class with Mark, get a foundation right, and then continue to experiment. At least experiment right with the right understanding and foundation.
Correct. Learning from the right so-called coach is also very important. So with that, that's Mark. So anything else you would like to share with us before we go, Mark? Last advice for TikTok new starter. Going to TikTok and all that.
Don't spend any expensive budget to produce a video on TikTok.
That's interesting.
When getting started the TikTok account, don't spend a lot of money to take some video. I know some boss, right? Because they are learning from other places Other places just tell you it's like TikTok is the future.
Right.
TikTok is everything now. You must do TikTok. Then go and spend 15,000 ringgit to take some 2 or 3 videos just post to
TikTok. Okay.
You need to
and the reason why you suggest that?
And no view also. The problem is no view.
Shit, no view on TikTok.
No view also.
Oh.
So I think that's a painful experiment.
Your TikTok account grow is because you got a great content, not because you spend how many money on the productions. That is different.
So it's not how slick is the production or how well produced is the production, is the story behind that the content itself that makes a difference.
Content ideas.
I see.
It's very important.
Yep.
There you go, guys.
Yep. Thank you. Now, before I think I can see Manfred moving on my phone. but I can't see Manfred moving on my screen over here. So
Not on the
Manfred,
screen, not
you still want to do your website of the week?
Yes.
We try to see whether you can see I sharing a screen. Can you
Yeah,
hear
I
me?
can see your screen. I may not see you move, but it's okay. Let's do that.
Okay, never mind.
Okay,
Then
let's go.
don't see me. Don't see me. It's okay. I'm
Ah.
not that handsome. Okay.
Yes.
So we are looking at siteliner.com.
Okay.
Okay, so I just put in the one on the website, say example greateasternlife.com, to look for
Right.
duplicate content, broken links, and so forth. You just hit go,
Yeah.
and it starts scanning. So it will take some time to scan. So you see this page come out, then they'll find out all the duplicate content, the broken links, and so on and so forth.
It's
Okay,
a link checker, is it?
Some sort of link checker itself.
Okay.
So we shall not wait for this one. Jason already put up the Facebook and YouTube link, so you can play around with it. It's a free one. Siteliner.com. That's all for today.
All right. Hey, thank you so much, Manfred. Thank you. And really, Mark, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's a very interesting discussion. We learned so much from you. And
part 2.
Yeah, we probably will have to do a part 2 with you. We
Yeah,
have to do
all
part
the
2. We find the
questions
time.
asked.
Yeah. Part 2
Okay,
to
we
cover
find the
our
time, we do
questions.
Yeah, we never ask any single question. What the hell?
No.
You guys are awesome tonight. Thank you so much for the participation. Thank you so much
We
for
love it.
joining. And I think this is a very meaningful discussion. And remember, if you want to find out more about Mark's classes, go to Instagram, Mark Gore Training. This is where you can actually connect with him and find out more about what he has. So Mark will come back, and that will mark the end of this show. Mark, don't leave. We come back to the backstage after this. All right. And guys, remember, the 3 Marketeers show goes live every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Malaysia time. And we cover a lot of interesting topics, and we bring awesome people like Mark to our show. So if you want to join us next week, same time at 10 p.m. On Wednesday, and we'll actually see you again next week. So thank you so much, guys. Have a
Thank you.
good night.
Good night.
See you next week. Good night. Bye-bye.